in my opinion, I don't think I'm like that.
You're not.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
so
definitely not. Yeah.
I don't know.
That was a little
how about-
racist of me. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
no, no, no.
That question was a little racist. My bad. My bad.
No.
I
But
apologize.
I
Don't
like that
cancel
you.
me, guys.
I like how you like bring this out. So like, it's good to talk about.
Man, do you guys think like, or I guess, how do you guys feel as like Korean Americans and like with the rise of like all the K-pop and like it's so mainstream now, and then like everything like K-dramas are super popular on Netflix, like all that stuff is like very like Korean. I guess like as a Korean American, do you guys feel like any different about it, or you're still like Korean pride? Like I don't know. It's kind of whatever.
For sure, I feel proud of them for getting this far, and yeah, I still remember in like high school, middle school, and high school listening to like MC Mong or some other like SNSD like by myself. Then like I was like one of those guys like trying to spread a little bit around me. So like one of my friend, he was like really into J-pop. He didn't know about anything about K-pop, like, but now he's like super into K-pop, and like some other friends too. Like, they never heard K-pop before, and like I was giving them a ride, and they heard like Big Bang back in the day, and they got into it, they got hooked, and like I remember those days like no one knew about K-pop. Now like just mentioning like BTS, and everyone was like just naming all just like different groups. It's so different now,
and they're all like non-Koreans.
Oh yeah,
who
yeah,
are like,
yeah.
oh, BTS, I love BTS, and
Yeah.
they're like no more than you.
Yeah,
You're like,
I know.
whoa.
I don't know anything
Whoa.
now. I'm like, I retired
Whoa.
from all that K-pop stuff now. But like, whenever I talk to all these like random people, they're like, oh yeah, they're like these people having like, tour and all that. I'm like, how'd you know all this stuff?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's great. Like it is. Yeah, I feel that like Korean pride in me. We're like, oh man, people know about Korea now. Like people won't ask me like, are you from South or North anymore? So that's
Yeah,
good.
I think that was the number one question every time.
Yeah.
Are you from the
Oh,
north
yeah.
or south? But yeah, going along with that, I do feel a sense of pride, and not pride, but more like that they respect the Korean culture. Because sometimes, like especially in the Asian culture, yeah, we're respected in certain areas, like being studious and like engineering or being a doctor, all that stuff. But like being known to be in entertainment, I think that's huge. And like even the other day, I was dog sitting for one of somebody we knew for a while, and they're an Indian family, and every time she would come back, she said, I already binged through like a couple Korean dramas. She would want to talk to me about it. So it's just another talking point with people with different backgrounds.
All right, what about like K-rage? Do you guys have K-rage? Or do you guys like see it in like this generation? 'Cause I feel like that's something that was it was such a stereotype of like older Korean men. But then like what about now?
Actually, I mean, do you mind if I talk about it first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Basically, so even my father-in-law thought, Korean people have this rage too. So I was kind of shocked. But I think from like a Korean American standpoint and being born here, I don't like, that's not in my, prerogative or just how I react to things. I think people will get angry sometimes, but like that rage and like kind of going berserk, I think it just depends on personality. So again, it's like a stereotype, but sometimes it might not be true. So
I mean, yeah, I definitely agree with him because like I don't think it's just Koreans. Like there are people who are just hot tempered and like anyone could be like that. Any race,
Yeah,
any,
every race
like,
got that,
ethnicity,
yeah.
like it doesn't matter. And yeah, I just whenever people talk to me over, it, I'm like, you're just being stereotyping the whole like Korean people, Korean guys especially. I'm like, that's not always true. Cause I mean, in my opinion, I don't think I'm like that.
You're not.
Yeah,
you're
so-
definitely not. Yeah.
Oh no,
That was a little
how about-
racist of me. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
No, no, no.
That question was a little racist. My bad. My bad.
No.
I
But
apologize.
I
Don't
like that
cancel
you.
me, guys.
I like how you like bring this out. So like, it's good to talk about. Something good to talk about because like if they don't know about it, they will just think everything they hear about Korean people, like stuff like this, are true. So
I think even just general in the Asian culture, or even just men in general, we kind of hold our feelings, and sometimes like we'll explode, right? But I don't think it's just like a Korean thing. I think it's just maybe exponentially like oversaid, or I don't know. I don't typically see that around my own Korean friends either.
yeah, maybe they just saw from Korean drama. I don't know where they
Maybe.
got it
Yeah,
from.
I mean-
but-
Yeah, I don't know.
That Korean mom stereotype in the drama is pretty.
Oh, that one's real.
That's kind of real.
yeah, mother-in-law.
Oh yeah, mother-in-law. yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
There was actually a good drama that we could talk about after. That's like mother-in-law, kind of something like that.
Oh really? What?
Yeah.
Do you know what the name of it is?
Have you ever heard of Shining Inheritance?
Oh no, I don't.
I
What's
don't
the
think I've
Korean
heard of that
title?
Am I allowed to look it up?
Yeah.
What is it? Shining Inheritance.
Yeah.
When did it come out?
I think back in like 2009.
Oh,
Yeah, that's probably before I even started watching dramas, because I didn't start watching K dramas till like
I think that's my
2012.
Oh,
right?
here we go.
oh, I heard about it, but I never watched it.
What's the Korean title?
And let me see that. Let me see that.
찬란한
title real
유산?
quick. Yeah, I
you
don't
would
know
know
that
him.
one.
이승기.
Isengi?
Who's that?
He's from Vegabond.
Vagabond.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I watched that one though.
Yeah, that was like the ultimate mother-in-law.
The ultimate mother-in-law drama.
Not mother-in-law, but mother. The premise basically is, basically the husband lost his job, and he's planning to commit insurance fraud by faking his death.
Oh, okay.
So he faked his death, and the mother, I think it's the stepmother, wanted to take all the money from the two kids that was under that father. And one of the kids, again, like that stereotypical Korean drama, he's like mentally challenged. So this whole thing, like the fight between the mother and the two kids trying to get the money and then just surviving for 28 episodes, is probably the best Korean drama I ever saw.
Dang.
Yeah.
Favorite of all time.
100%.
Wow.
Number one.
Okay. Wow. All right, I gotta check it out.
Joe, if you ever watch it, you'll love it.
I'll check it out.
You'll probably lose sleep. You would watch it all night.
Oh, dude, I'm a binger, so I'm
Yeah.
not sleeping that weekend. You see me at
Make sure
Sunday
you come.
at church.
Yeah,
I'm
make
like,
sure you come to church, and then come to church and talk about it. Me and we'll sit next to
Yeah.
each other. You know, when they ask questions like, "Oh, what did you do for this week?" or whatever, we could talk about that. Actually, one of the topics was about what's your favorite Korean drama.
Oh,
You
was
remember-
it?
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
there
I
was-
remember.
Yeah, there
must
was
have been
one
at that
before.
week
Yeah.
then.
Anyway,
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Wait, what's y'all's like favorite drama? I know yours
Yeah.
is this. What's yours?
Yeah, it's a tie. I have two.
Okay.
It was City Hunter and Chicken Nugget.
Damn, okay. So that means
my
we need to watch each other's favorites.
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
text it in the group chat and we'll
Okay.
just watch.
Dude, mine is like it's super old. Dream High.
I love Dream High.
I love that. Oh, man, that was my favorite. I'm like, I still remember.
I still play those songs on my playlist.
really
Like
the
the I Dream High. Na, 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 na. I learned it on the piano too.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
It's like this drama has like all the back then like famous like idols. They're all in it. It's
Oh.
crazy.
IU and Suzy.
Oh yeah.
You convinced me. I'll watch it.
Dude, it's worth it. It's worth it.
I use awesome.
Yeah.
And the guy. No, never mind.
JYP is in there too.
Yeah, JYP's in there too.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
crazy.
JYP produced the
I
movie.
think so. Or
Yeah.
yeah, I think it was a big part of that whole drama.
That's like a bunch of the big names back then. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like 2 p.m. I don't know if 2 a.m. was in there. Like 2 p.m. Tiara, IU, Kim Soo-yeon, he was in there too. JYP, like all the big names back then, they're all in there.
And it had a good story.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just like star power and like no story. It's like it's got context to it too.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good
it's
content.
it's a good drama.
It
Okay.
had good build-ups and like good storylines.
Yeah.
It was great.
Romance.
I'm not
Of course.
100%.
Hey, you know, like, because you mentioned the romance, Korean drama, every time, love triangle, there's always this one guy. Oh, girl likes this guy who doesn't care about her, and there's always a guy who's like always behind her and like doing everything for her. Like,
Oh yeah, shiny inheritance. The nice guy gets wrecked at the end. He helps the two kids all the time, but then one of the girl, the older sister, even though he keeps helping her, he likes her. He's too nice, but he ends up like wanting to have a relationship with the, not so.
But he gets screwed over.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I think nice guys lose.
Have you guys ever
Yeah.
been in a love triangle in real life?
oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I was you know how you said like the nice guy loses out? I was the nice guy in my love triangle. I was like trying to like do everything right and like be like, I told her I like her, everything like that. But then somebody afterwards, I was telling them, and she was my friend was like telling me in the situation, she was like, you should have been more toxic. You were too nice. I was like, oh,
I don't know.
okay.
I kind of disagree with that. I think.
It's just kind of like just joking around, but.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
You should have been. Oh, okay, now I get the joke.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like some people would take that seriously though, and they would be like, "Oh, yeah, I was so nice. That's why I didn't get the girl. So now I'm gonna be an asshole." So, which I don't think you should do.
Yeah, I mean, it could get you what you want, but I think the girl that you really want, you should always be nice to them. I think.
Agreed.
What happens in the Lost, like what happens with nice guys, I think, is like they're too nice. They're so unselfish that they don't know how to be selfish. So in that case, like tell the girl, I like you. I don't want anybody to like you either. Like it's not very upfront because you're nice to everyone.
Listen to the married man.
Yeah.
There's a
Well,
reason why
are
he's
you-
married.
Are you guys, are you guys dating?
No.
No, I'm so single, dude.
Same here.
I'm so single. But it's cool though. It's
No,
cool.
being single is one of the best times
cool.
in my life. I love being single.
I can edit that out too.
No,
I can
it's
edit
okay,
that
it's
out
okay.
too
No,
if
keep
you
that
want.
in there. Keep that in there. But yeah,
Oh man, yeah, single. I mean, I'm having fun, dude. Like,
yeah.
I'm making the most of it. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to date?
I want to, but I'm also, I know that I'm very particular about who I date because I do date intentionally. So I
Yep.
don't just like date around to date around. Like I will only date somebody if I genuinely like, oh, I have feelings for this person. Like I could see this going somewhere. So I want to, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just too picky and I just can't find someone who I vibe with that way.
I would keep staying picky. I'm very picky with everything that I do, and being picky for your future wife when you're being intentional is very important, I think, because you're going to be with that person for the rest of your life. And that's
agreed. 100%.
50, 60 plus more years, right?
100%. Yeah.
So I'm good with that.
Yeah, I think I'm similar. Pretty picky. Well, yeah, yeah. I do want to date, but I'm like always like, how do I put it? Pretty picky with what I like, and I want to know them first before like I usually like. I'm not the person who fall in love in like first sight. I'm like
Yeah.
I need to know the person to like them, and gotta know them enough to know their personality and how they're like, and like in a big group or like small group and stuff like that. So like I feel like I get into that friend zone so easily because I become like friends with them first, and like develop feelings for them and just like get stuck there.
Mm,
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
that is
Yeah.
tough. Yeah, friend zone is, because that's like you're also like you're trying to do the right thing, but also it's like at some point you're just like, okay, I think I did what's the right thing, but then I'm stuck in somewhere I don't want to
Yeah,
be. You're
yeah.
like, so how do you like?
And getting out of the friend zone is so hard.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't know how to help you there.
But thing is like what he said, like I don't want to just like date around. Like I don't want to date anyone and just like, meet whoever and all that. Like I want to be more intentional. So like I do want to like know them first and get to like
Yeah.
hang out and all that stuff. So it is what it is, I guess.
Well, the right girl will not friend zone you because she'll be into you too.
Hopefully,
So-
yeah.
That
That's
I like
that's
that.
all
I
it
like
is,
that,
yeah.
Joe. Yeah.
Yeah, so you ain't gotta worry about it. Just do whatever you're doing, and then the right girl will find that attractive.
And I think it's not wrong to also, you don't have to get in a relationship with them, but like just to date and like get comfortable in dating and stuff, that helps too. Like even going on a small coffee date, maybe 30 minutes to an hour. You don't have any financial obligation to do that. You're just spending time. But that you get to enjoy conversation, you get to start somewhere. Maybe that could lead to something else. Just like how you want to get to know somebody, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be that serious. But I think the intentional one-on-one gets you a little bit further than like being in a friend group setting.
Yeah.
That's what I see it.
I will say, yeah, like dating, it is a skill in itself. Like it takes practice.
Oh yeah.
Like you definitely like, because part of it is like the art of conversation, right? Because like I feel like the way you talk with your friends is different from the way you would talk to somebody who you're romantically interested in. So it's like you have to also practice talking like that to somebody, because if you're always talking to people like they're friends, of course they're gonna friend zone you, because they're like, oh,
True.
we're just talking like homies, like we just friends. But then if you talk to somebody in a more like romantic way, then in their head they're like, oh, does he like me, or is he like, is this like what, whoa, it's
Yeah,
like,
you gotta get that girl to like kind of be like, oh,
yeah, I'm not saying that you're not doing
Yeah,
it the right
no,
way,
no,
but
no, no,
in
no.
general, like I think the art of conversation, the way you converse with somebody, where you're trying to get their interest, it is different too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like it's just a little, it's a skill, like just like anything else.
At the end of the day, I got lucky.
I'm gonna clip that and send that to your wife.
Yeah. I got too lucky, man. I won the lottery.
Yeah,
Sometimes you have to win the lottery. And timing is so important.
Oh, true.
Everything
true.
could go right, but the timing could be so wrong.
True.
And it just won't work.
That is very true.
And you have to kind of be in the right life stage and like kind of being, just like Joe said, being intentional, and just like how you treat some of your other priorities in life. If you set it as a priority in your life, then it might actually work out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a dating expert, but that's how I kind of got through like my experience with
Cool.
I think, Joe, you're at that small group we were talking about dating.
Yeah. I mean, you're leagues ahead of where I am, so any advice you can give me, I'll take it, man. I'll take it.
Maybe watch more Korean dramas. Learn from the Nappun Namja.
Oh man. So I want to do this with you guys. I have a few conversation card decks that we have here. We got some light conversations, some fun ones, and then some deep conversations as well. You guys, we can either like just pick one and go around in a circle, answer them, or we can do a few of them, whatever you guys feel like. But this
Do you
is
want us to start with the light one?
one segment of the show that we usually do. Yeah, we can do one of each too if you guys want to. Just one.
Is it shuffled? Or you want me to?
Yeah, you can shuffle if you want. Yeah, I mean, you've never seen any of them, so they're all
know.
random to you, anyways.
To us,
Do you
yeah.
play? Do you play a lot of card games?
No. You can pick.
You want me to go first? Or
right,
we're answering all together, right?
together, right?
Yeah, we can just grab one and then we'll all just kind of go around
okay.
and answer. If you want to read the
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
card.
What is your ideal way to spend your birthday? The more detailed, the better.
Ooh. Are you guys birthday people, by the way? Because I hate celebrating my birthday.
I'm not really. But
I'm both ways. I like the camaraderie of just getting everybody together and hanging out with all the boys, or sometimes the girls and stuff. But like, if I'm hanging out with the boys and we're having a good time, it's not me about celebrating myself, but just an excuse to like hang out. Because as we get older, it's harder to like kind of get together with everybody unless it's intentional. That's my feel about it.
That's true.
sorry, I think today all I say is like like
Same.
But
How about I don't respond first and he starts
Yeah.
first? Yeah.
No,
The
but
next question, man,
yeah.
you gotta answer first. Then.
Okay. Because like I don't really like celebrating birthdays. Like until recently, I didn't really celebrate my birthday because I'm like it's just another day. It's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I have more like it's an excuse to gather people and like hang out all together, and I can have like different group of people like gather together and like kind of combine my friend groups together and stuff like that. Like I like that. Like, my birthday was like a few months ago, and like I really liked it. That like I just turned 33, so in Korea like 삼겹 like a three layer like layer of three. So like, we did a barbecue party for my birthday.
Oh, nice.
I was like, I invited some people, have them like bring their favorite cuts, and, like grill together. I'm like, yeah, it was just like having fun and gathering people like that. I really like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna copy you. Same. No, I never liked celebrating my birthday. Like, I don't know. I hate when you go to a restaurant and then the waiters and the wait staff, they all come around and sing happy birthday, and then you're just sitting there like, okay, all right, what do I do now? I hated that feeling. I don't know. So I never liked celebrating my birthday, but luckily I've always had people around me who wanted to celebrate with me. So like somebody would eventually plan something, and like the camaraderie and everything like that. Yeah, we'll go to like Olive Garden or something.
I think it's for me. It's like like, when you go to a restaurant, like the waiters or waitress, like they do happy birthday. Like I don't like that. I'm like I don't even know them.
so
They don't
much.
even know me. It's just like they just do it, just because they have to. Kind of like I don't like people wishing me a happy birthday from like strangers saying that. I'm like, you don't know each other, but like with friends, I think it's different. It feels different, and it's just a lot more. It just means so much more than just someone saying happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you want to go back to the question, or like the idea of way to spend your birthday?
Let's do this then. Since we all kind of said like the most important thing is we just want to hang out with our friends. What would be your ideal like hangout then? If you were like you're gonna bring all your friends are coming through, it's your birthday, but like you get to do whatever you want. What would be your hangout idea?
I mean, for me, it's just like gathering people and just eat dinner. Like I don't even care to go to a restaurant. It's just like
What if you had unlimited budget to do whatever you wanted to do? Dream big.
oh man,
Dream high.
big.
This is the Korean drama.
Yeah, dream high.
True.
We gotta make every reference possible.
I mean, rent a yacht, and like have a boat party. That'd be great.
Oh, that would be sick.
No, but no, I mean, to be honest, like just have a bunch of people I like more the better, I guess, because sometimes like space is limited. So if I have unlimited resources, probably like get a bigger space and just gather all the people I know, just hang out, just eat and play games like board games or video games and stuff like that. I'll be happy with that. I don't need anything fancy or anything like that. Just spending time with friends. That'd be great.
Oh, what about you?
I gotta tag along.
Same.
Yeah. I mean, my ideal would, or like the ideal hangout would be like, sitting on the patio, cooking some kaibis, hangupsa with some kimchi jjigae on the side with some naengmyeon, and then everybody's just slurping all those noodles and just like, making that like lettuce wrap and just eating and having a good time.
Dang. You guys want to go eat after this?
We should, maybe. No, but I mean, I think that's pretty ideal. And then, like, hanging out, playing some games. I don't know, just having a good time without any worry. And just only people like that I want to hang out with. Because if I gotta start catering to people, then what am I really celebrating, right?
Yeah.
I want people that want to be there.
Yeah. That's good. I'd say if I had unlimited budget, it'd be a weekend, first day, a weekend celebration. Saturday, we're flying everybody out to Hawaii, renting out a mansion. All my friends going to be out there next to the beach, bonfire, food, drinks. Everybody's having a good time. And then Sunday, I'm going to do just a small thing with like my closest friends and just like, have a small intimate gathering and just do it with my closest people.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Unlimited budget.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Even if I had an unlimited budget, I would just get more samgyeopsal and kalbi.
Get more premium.
Yeah.
I think that's
Maybe throw a little wagyu in there.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't need anybody to dress up for my birthday. I just want everybody to be comfortable.
Oh yeah.
Just chill and like just hang out. Be nice.
You guys want to do one of the deep card questions too?
Let me see it first.
All right, Myung. If you don't like it, you can draw again. I'll give you one redraw for free.
Let me. It's not a bad one, but let me see what else.
All right, but this one you have to answer first. You can't let Robert answer first.
Yeah. Don't let me chime in.
Oh man, this is hard.
Oh, which one?
When was the last time you cried? Have you ever cried tears of joy? Man, last time I cried, maybe watching some K-drama. Not gonna lie. Dude, I get emotional.
Hilarious.
Dude, I get emotional when I watch K-dramas. I'm like, oh man, what is this happening? It's so sad. But I don't know. Cried tears of joy. I'm pretty sure I did somewhere, but I can't remember right now. Man, this is a deep question.
It is a deep question. You're right.
Yeah. And you want?
What was
The question was,
What was your last time you cried?
and have you ever cried tears of joy?
Yeah.
the last time I cried being sad was when my grandfather passed away. He was the most generous person in the world. He would always give me money so that he can teach me how to be generous to others. So he would always give me cash. He said, don't spend it on yourself, spend it on your friends. And he said that's going to take you a longer way in life than anything else. So I think his impact of being generous and, following God's generosity and just always being giving has really made an impact in my life to how I treat others. But then when he passed away through a really difficult situation, he had a lot of life to live, but something very bad happened, and it was so sudden that I don't think I ever kind of got, like, it took me a while. And then when it was during COVID, and then funeral, that's when I cried really bad. And then in terms of for joy, it was actually another Asian movie, Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was on the plane when I rewatched it for probably the third or fourth time. And it's that scene when I don't remember the characters' names, but it was the mother, and they're playing mahjong on the table, and then she beats her, and she's like, I think I'm just summarizing, but basically she's saying, even though I'm from America, I'm still Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
And she beat her in mahjong. And that was like a pivotal moment in the movie for them to kind of get back and get married, right? But when I saw that, it was just like that revenge, and like I was so happy. I was so happy for her. Yeah, it had that K-drama element in there.
That's a good one. That's a good one. For me, last time I cried was my grandpa also passed away during COVID. That was tough. And it was just hard because he had complications, so we had to put him in the hospital. But because of COVID, there was a lot of like restrictions, so people couldn't come visit him. And he had to pass away by himself, basically. So he didn't get to see any of us or anything like that. So that was really tough. But tears of joy, I think the last time I cried was probably like a few years ago. Actually, it's kind of crazy. It kind of correlates with the birthday thing, because I don't ever celebrate my birthday. Normally I just like have a normal day of work. I just do my normal routine. But this year, one time a few years ago, someone really special to me, she like did a whole like scavenger hunt for me and like put together a whole bunch of stuff, and I was like, oh wow, like that made me feel really good, and like I teared up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's probably the last time I cried tears of joy. Yeah.
Was that a romantic?
It was. It was. It was. Yeah.
My bad.
Nah, you good. Yeah. You good.
Cut it.
We'll edit this out later. Cool. Well, that's we're pretty much coming up to time right now. We do on this podcast, we have an ending tradition where we have our guests just kind of give one little like life lesson. I call this segment Life Lessons with Joe. Just if you want to share with the audience something that you've learned along your adventures in life, or something you want to, advice you give me or whatever, just some life lessons, or something that you guys want to share. Myung, do you want to go first? Or do you want Robert to go first?
Oh man. Okay, let me think about it a little bit.
Okay, yeah, take your time. It's all good.
Because I would say always be genuine, be nice to others, and treat other people how you want to be treated. And I think you will be, and people around you will also treat you well and respect you. So just be genuine. I think that's the most important thing.
Amen. For me, to the world, I might need a second too. I didn't think about this one.
All good.
I think there's so many good things I can say, but I think I think value time with your loved ones as much as, or value the time that you have, because people come and go, but the people that are really near you, don't try to push and say, hey, I can't make it, I can't hang out, or especially with your family, but make the effort to hang out with them and like really value that time before they get older, because like once they get older it's already too late, and maybe something might happen and then it's too late. So I would cherish every moment that you have with the people around you, and always prioritize them. I mean, of course you have all these other priorities, but prioritize that time. That's what I have.
Nice. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's time. That's gonna be a wrap. And thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate it. See you guys next time on another episode of Joe's Funland. Peace. Great job, guys. That was awesome.